All right, so I just heard a hen doing a pawk sound, which sounds like she's laying an egg. So I don't know if there's a hen laying an egg out here, but she sure sounded like one. I know that sound anywhere. And she was out here bagawking. So who is laying an egg out here? But they're getting pretty good size at this point. They're almost full-size chickens. I don't even know my week. I'll have to check my week. But we've had a lot of predators. There was hawks up on the tower. There was a hawk up in this tree. And they were all inside. I got a video of a hawk going over top, which I got to share that with you. I'm trying to catch up on all my stuff here because I was working on a neighbor's mini split system, installing a new mini split system for her at our lake property, and so I've been busy with that for the last, I don't know, couple days. But I've been taking a lot of video, and you know what I think is this rooster here? He was my little bonus chicken. That's what they gave me as my bonus chicken. And then I ended up losing a hen. So when they gave me an extra chicken. This is the guy they gave me. So I'm not upset about it because now I can, like I said, breed these, the white Cornish Plymouth, or white Plymouth rocks. The darks, like that one's a beautiful bird. He's got some really pretty plumage. So they're definitely almost full grown. But when I heard a hen kind of squawking, I'm wondering if there's going to be an egg in my egg box. I should probably put some sawdust or wood shavings in the hen boxes now, laying boxes, because although they're not supposed to be laying yet, they're actually pretty good size. I'm surprised that they're not. The roosters are crowing now, and they're all clucking. There's no more really chick sounds out of them. They're all more clucking chicken sounds. Well, I checked it out and there was no eggs. Maybe she laid it outside here. I don't know. Maybe I have to walk around. Usually when they're doing that noise, they're laying an egg somewhere. I mean, a new laying chicken is just gonna lay an egg wherever it, like, you ever see a robin's egg just kind of laying on the ground? Maybe it laid it out in the field here a little bit. I don't know. I don't see anything. Nope. No stray eggs laying around. And I can see. Crabgrass is everywhere. But still have them all. I think there's should be 17 whites and 5 dark Cornish. Freeze frame it and count them. I counted them today and there was 17, so haven't lost any more. Although I've been seeing a lot of birds of prey. And they run right in, so they jump right in there. So when they see something coming, I'll test this and see how. Yeah, it's still pretty solid. So they go in and out really well. But they're good-sized chickens now. I wonder if I could start maybe butchering these ones that don't have any tails, these dark Cornish that don't have any tails. There's 2 of them right now, one who's kind of a little bit, and then there's 2 fairly decent looking roosters. And then I've got the white rooster. I don't know, I'll have to pair him up with his own couple of hens if I want to breed. Otherwise, I'm not going to end up with pure cross. He's going to mess things up on me. So I got to kind of be careful with that. Oh, look at that. There you go. We had cantaloupes from the garden this morning. They cleaned that one out. And I brought some cucumbers out that went to seed. I took the seeds out and I'm drying the seeds so I can have some cucumbers. They were really good pickles, so I thought I'd dry some seeds from it and see if I can't get my own crop of because they're the only cucumbers I put in the garden. So as far as pollinating, they should be all the same cucumbers, same breed, same cross. I don't know. But they definitely like it when I throw scraps out to them. There's lots of corn cobs everywhere. They peck them clean. I actually gave them some corn cobs. I cut the corn off the cob and froze it for soups and stuff. And and I threw the cobs out here, and they just cleaned them right up. I think these are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones that I put out here. So they peck them clean. Get every little bit out of them. You're definitely learning to get in and out really well. Like when there's a predator out, they were all inside. I came out here and they were all inside, and I'm like, what's going on? Well, there was a hawk. There was a hawk in this tree over here, sitting up there. And I had to yell at it to get it to fly out of there, to show that I was there. It wasn't afraid of me at all. So I don't know. My neighbor has fishing line strung up that goes from like the fence line up to the building, kind of like what they do with seagulls at restaurants. And I think he had some trouble with predators too. So I don't know, I might have to do that. But right now they seem to be pretty alert to what's going on above them. That's kind of the rooster's job. They're eating their scratch grains. I put some wood chips in their nest box. So I put wood chips in. Oh wait, what's that? Is that a top flight? It's a top flight. in a crystal. Is that a range ball? And then over here, we got a ping pong ball for beer pong. I think it came from our college rentals. That's what I'm gonna go with. That was from our college rentals. But I don't know, she was balking pretty good, so I filled up the nest boxes with some fresh wood shavings, and I put my little fake eggs in here. They actually work pretty well because these are from my last flock that I had, using these to kind of train the hens, the pullets. And so getting ready. She was balking. All right. I don't know when I can get this up on YouTube, and I'm also on Rumble. Maybe I'll put a link on YouTube on my Rumble channel. It's going to be the same content, but a lot of people are moving to Rumble just because of the politics on YouTube. But anyways, I'm not putting any content up there that's going to be controversial and get me kicked off. I'm just raising chickens, for crying out loud. So anyways, they're doing well. They seem to be happy chickens. They're all around me. I got some Mickey video. I almost feel like Mickey could be the entertainment for this channel, because he's like a little tiny little Pomeranian, and he ran around here chasing these chickens around, acting like a big man. And poor little Mickey, he lost an eye with an unfortunate event, and maybe we'll bring more Mickey. And my son had some really cute videos of Mickey, so maybe I'll add some of that in here as well. All right, take care, have a good week. Signing off. So this is the corn that my neighbor Gene gave me. This is his corn that expired. He didn't want to, didn't feel comfortable selling. Maybe a couple days old, but they've been loving it. I've gone through one box. So this is the second box, actually the third box, because he gave me another one. I dropped off some seed garlic to him. He's going to try and sell it in an auction. I bagged it up. I'll show you a little image of that. But we're going to feed this to the chickens. Two at a time. Here you go, guys. Yeah, they really like it. And it's good supplemental. It's not field corn, it's sweet corn. I don't know, I just think everything that's field corn is Monsanto brand, and trying to get away from this GMO stuff. I don't know, this might even be GMO sweet corn. I've got some sweet corn from a farmer I know. He collects his own seed, and I've been saving some of the corn and hanging it to dry for seed for my corn next year. So I've got some of this corn here. Like I said, I don't know if it's GMO, but I'm hanging it and drying it, kind of like Indian corn. It gets really warm in here in the greenhouse. As you can see, I haven't done anything more with it. Still got my 2 barrels I got to get straightened out. And then, I don't know, maybe this weekend I'd like to do some work in here, getting this ready for the chickens, give them some extra interior space for the winter. So, yeah, they're really loving this stuff. Like I said, it's really good supplemental food for them. I throw them other scraps too. I'm gonna do a little update in the garden. At least they're not pecking each other. And this one here. What are you doing? Huh? Looking for a handout? There's one hen that keeps coming up to me like she's my buddy. I wonder if it's this one. I tried to handle them a lot when they were chicks, just to get them used to me. With this many though, it's tough to handle them all. It was like minimum order quantities on these birds, so I had to order I had to order so many. But I got now 17 of the Plymouth Rocks and five roosters. That one's a rooster too, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them all. I'm going to separate them out a little bit. I got to figure that out. Get on my breeding program. Here's my nest boxes. Oh, there's a bad guy right there. Let's see if I can see him. Where'd he go? There he is. Look at. Yeah. Bad guy. Bad guy alert. I don't know if you can pick him up. He's gonna go up on those towers. He's whooping around. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but he's definitely looking for chicken meat. Darn it. I might have to put a scarecrow out, although it's not afraid of me. Look at him. Huh. That's not cool. I know my neighbor put up some fishing line over his chickens. He must have had trouble. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that and just see. He's back now. He's been away for a couple months. They go up to Maine, but he's definitely scoping out the chickens here. Where'd he go? Yeah, I lost him. The only way I knew he was up there is the shadow. I wonder if that if he picked up on the camera. But these guys definitely, with the shadow, definitely picked up on it and they scurried. So, all right, why don't we, I'll go out and cover the garden, keep an eye out for this guy. All right, garden update. Looks like some muskmelons or cantaloupe. Some people call them cantaloupe, some people call them muskmelon. My family's from Louisiana, and they always called them muskmelons. There's two more. There's a ton of them in here. They're hard to find. What I don't understand is it looks like the plants are browning up. I don't know if that's been because of the cold weather or some insect is getting at them. But they seem to be doing good. I mean, here's 5 of them. There's 3 more here. There's 2 right here next to them. There's another one over there. They're everywhere. And then the watermelon. I picked one, it totally wasn't ripe. I don't know where to step. But I guess the stem turns brown, and that's when they're ripe. Sometimes you can thump on them. I'm having a hard time finding them anymore. Here's something. There's another one there. These are tiny though. And then the pickles, or the cucumbers, I'm growing them out so I can maybe get some seed. Like this one probably will be good for seed. And all you need is one, because there's thousands of seeds in them. And then these are the, oops, I just stepped on something. Yep, I squished one, 2 of them. I got these big boots. There's another one there. I'll feed the ones that I don't keep for seed to the chickens. They love them. So it's that fairy tale pumpkin. I'll have to look up what these breeds are, species are. They're a squash family, pumpkin family. And they're starting to take off. My wife usually stacks them, but there's some big ones back in here somewhere. Lots of, there's another one. So I think I counted at least 3 or 4 on this side. And the plants are huge. It's going way out here. And they're getting in with the pumpkins. Peas are done. There's some more muskmelon. There's a different kind of watermelon, more like a traditional green and light green, dark green. More cantaloupes. And then I figured out what this plant is, and I've blanched some and frozen it. These are collard greens. I couldn't figure out what they are. They're collard greens, and I've got a lot of them. I made about 6 bags, blanched and frozen, chopped it. You gotta boil it in salt water. And then these, I believe, are the Brussels sprouts. I'm trying to see if they're producing any. I hope they're not more collard greens. They're growing differently. See, the collard greens grow from one base stem, and then this has got like a stack up. So I think at every one of those little intersections there is gonna be a little Brussels sprout, little tiny cabbages. And then I wish I planted more of these, but I might try a different variety. This is the broccoli, and I'm getting little side shoots, but it takes a lot of those to make a meal. It's a shame because the plants are huge. I wonder if you can eat the leaves on these like you can the collard greens. And then the tomatoes, I mean, they're it's crazy. It's a tomato patch. But there's some ripening in here. See, there's some. Not a lot. A few though. There's another one in there. So I'm getting a few cherry tomatoes. The big tomatoes aren't ripening. Lettuce is, it's almost ready to go to seed. Looks like some of this might be seed. Maybe I'll collect some of these seeds and have them for next year. Like I said, I want to start doing stuff like that. And then we're starting to get, I'm thinking this is spinach. The secondary leaves are looking more like spinach. But leaves are falling off the tree and kind of covering them. And then the peas, mosquitoes are bad. Peas are up. So I think this is like maybe week 2. Got a good row. I'm gonna tie this post into this post some of that green fencing so that they can trellis up it. And then the tobacco, I mean, look at the size of this leaf. Eventually you got to take the seed stem off the top, and then all the energy goes into the leaves and they start turning yellow. I think this is a yellow Virginia variety. But they're beautiful plants. I never even realized that you could grow it up north. I don't know if I'll have time to have them turn yellow. But and then the raspberries, they're actually starting to. I saw some raspberries starting, yeah, over here. So I'm getting some raspberries already, and these were like this size. I mean, look at the shoots coming out. They're spreading all these shoots out. So I'll transplant those next year in the spring as they come out. And then multiple heads. It's funny, these got multiple heads and that one's just a single head. He's got more. My son planted these. And then there's potatoes. That's a potato plant. They're all kind of in here, getting taken over by the tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes are just taking over. I'll do something different with them for sure next year. Get some stakes. All right then, that's the garden.